Hello, everybody, and welcome to Practical Entertainment. My name is Logan, and welcome to Let's Talk About, the podcast of Practical Entertainment. So, a lot of things have happened in these past 4 weeks, especially since Comic Con happened, and I have a lot to talk about. So let's just get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is an update on my channel. Let's see, what's next after MURICA Month? So, the last video of MURICA Month should be out by now, which it is Real American. I had a blast researching, but Jesus, I almost pulled my hair out while researching it. But anyways, let's see. What's after MURICA Month? I honestly don't know. I'm just probably gonna do random music videos and movies for right now. I have a show idea I am working on. I'm not sure whether or not it's going to go beyond an idea yet, but I really want it to. So I'll have to wait to tell you more about that. I can't make any promises yet until I know I am going to do it. But for right now, I'm just gonna do random movies and random music videos. Don't expect like a specific time for certain videos until much later. Probably in October, I'll do like a horror month or something. Like I'll review Thriller, which is honestly one of the best music videos ever, like hands down. But anyways, okay, let's see. After that, yeah, I finally got my PS4. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say I regret getting an Xbox One, considering it was a present to me. I really don't want to say that, but God, PS4 is making it really hard. I mean, look at Xbox One exclusives compared to the exclusives on the PS4 from which I played. I've been God of War, The Last of Us Remastered, and currently now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted 4. And my God, all the games are already so much better than what Microsoft has put out this console generation, hands down. But the Xbox One has the most of my games on it, so I still play it regularly, and I also have a Switch, so I try and make time for all of them. But yeah, I have already been God of War and Last of Us as soon as I got the damn thing. It took 3 days to finish them both, including the DLC for Last of Us. And yeah, I cannot wait for what comes next for PS4, considering the Spider-Man game is coming out in a couple months. Or, like a month and a week for now. So yeah, cannot wait for that. That Spider-Man game is going to be amazing. But I'm excited that I got a PS4 finally, and yeah. Okay, let's see. Facebook. Facebook, oh god. Facebook has lost over $100 billion, I think, in stock, which for a big company like that, that is below the surface bad. And Mark Zuckerberg himself has lost billions of dollars himself. So I thank God I don't own stock in Facebook or even am part of Facebook. I'm totally staying away from social media, apart from YouTube, of course, but I've never really got into the whole entire, social platform thing. Like, sure, you can check what's trending right now on Twitter, but I can just look on YouTube or look on a gaming website for anything I want to know. It never really struck me as something I need to check constantly. I never plan on making a Facebook page. I made one once. I don't remember the password anymore, and I'm, thank God, I don't remember the password anymore because I don't want to give Facebook any more of my information, but that's another argument for another day. And as regard with Twitter, I'm never going to make a Twitter account either because they've been shadow banning people like crazy. I don't know the full story, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But social media right now is kind of under fire, and I am glad I'm not caught in the crossfire of it. Ooh, sometimes it's good to be socially inactive from the internet, and this is a good example of it. Okay. Yeah, I want to talk about. I'm talking about stuff before I get into the Comic-Con stuff. That's the kind of stuff that's going. That's like, the main event of this Practicast. That was a dark time. That Practicast. I haven't said that in a while. That was like one of the first name ideas I had for this show. Ugh. Yeah, it's awful, I know. Okay, sorry for the slip up. Anyways, not sure why I remembered it. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Let's see. There's a new Fallout 4 mod that really caught my eye. The trailer came out recently, Fallout Miami, and yeah, holy crap, that's impressive. Really impressive. But I'm not big into the modding scene when it comes to games. I really don't see the point unless you've beaten the game to a point where it gets boring after a while. Then I can see you getting mods. But I never beat a game to that extent, so I've never really delved into mods that much. The only time I've really delved into mods is Skyrim. Because I played that game so much. But apart from that, I never really bothered with mods. But Fallout Miami is easily one of the best looking mods I've ever seen, especially for a Fallout game. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to for Fallout fans because, a lot of people have trouble with Fallout 76, which I can see why. It's more focused on multiplayer, and now you have Fallout Miami. You can go play Fallout Miami if you want to. But yeah, it looks good. It really does, but I hate it that people are saying that it's automatically better than 76. Even though they haven't played it yet. People are saying it's better because it's single player. So is 76. They literally said you can play by yourself. I mean, duh. Fallout 76, they never claimed it to be a main series title or anything. They already been saying it's a spin-off, and if you look at it as a spin-off, then I see it as a really good idea for a spin-off. A Fallout playground for multiple players to nuke the crap out of each other. That's freaking... To me, that's kind of genius. I don't know. I think people are kind of overreacting when it comes to Fallout 76. But whatever. Fallout Miami does look good. And speaking of Fallout 76, a lot of people are trying to say it's the next Metal Gear Survive. Really? They totally fired, Todd Howard. Or something like that. They totally fired Todd Howard, stripped his name from the game, prevented him from going to the Game Awards, and now are freaking turning his product into something unrecognizable. Yeah, that's what Fallout 76 is doing. Get out of here. My god, that is such a stupid argument. The thing about Metal Gear Survive is that it was made with no ideas and no passion. Fallout 76, though, has been made with passion, and it has been made because of ideas since Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3. No, it's been since Fallout 4, but still. They've had these ideas for a long time. They've been wanting to do it for a long time, and now they're acting on it. If you ask me, I think they should have done it sooner. Honestly, they probably should have done it sooner. And I know some people are disappointed that it's not a single player only experience, but you can play Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, or the canceled Fallout 3 also. Okay? Because, yeah, there was a canceled Fallout 3 made by Interplay Studios, and you can actually play it if you download it online, but whatever. But my point is that you can play the other games. So, what's the big deal? Just because of one game doesn't mean it's erasing everything the company stands for. That's stupid. Okay, next up. Alright, we're getting into Comic-Con territory now. I'm going to talk about a bunch of trailers and what I thought about them. Let's start with the trailer. Let's start with the non-DC trailers. The DC things are going to be in their own category. Because they damn well need to be. Anyways. Okay. So, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Or is it King of Monsters? Whatever. Please do it right. Mothra looks beautiful, by the way. And that shot of Godzilla freaking shooting his atomic breath into the air is freaking awesome. And King Ghidorah trapped in the ice and in the smoke. And Rodan rising out of the volcano. It's so good. I cannot wait to see those things clash. Like, imagine the scale, the destruction. I mean, holy crap. And then after this, we got the Godzilla and King Kong movie. The rematch of a century, I think quite literally. So, you know, I'm really excited. I want this Godzilla movie to be a lot better than the 2014 one. While 2014 one did some things right, it did a lot of things wrong. So, hopefully they fix those problems with this one. And it looks like they are, because, you know, you have 3 other iconic monsters of the Godzilla universe. You cannot cut away from that. You cannot cut away from freaking a 3-headed golden dragon shooting fire breath at Godzilla. Or Rodan swooping in and taking out Mothra. You can't do that. You have to sit on it. We had to see it. No shaky cam. Let us see the destruction. That's all I ask for. And so far it looks like they're gonna do it. We didn't see them actually fighting yet, but the movie is coming out next year, and I assume we're gonna get a couple more trailers later on. So for what we have right now, I think that's fine. Okay. So what's next? Let's see, there was Godzilla. Oh, Glass. This is a movie I've been waiting for a very long time now. I've been a Unbreakable fan for quite a while now. It was the last good M. Night Shyamalan movie to me. It has a lot of problems. I will admit that it does have some pretentious writing, some stale acting in places, but the overall movie as a whole was too good to let everything else distract from what the movie was trying to say. And with Glass, having the Beast, the Protector, and Mr. Glass all in the same movie, you're just asking for a recipe of awesomeness. I mean, you got a man who breaks every bone in his body with even like a snap. And then you got a man who's unbreakable and has super strength. And then you have a man who has superhuman-like reflexes and can climb walls like no other and has superhuman strength. It's all so interesting, and I can't wait to see how these characters interact with each other. And from what we've seen, they are going to be interacting very cheeky to each other, I assume. But also very seriously, which is something I expected. So, I cannot wait for Glass. Please don't let it suck. Please don't let it suck. Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus. This is a long-awaited movie. Because people have been wanting Invader Zim to come back for years now. I know I am one of those people. So, when the Enter the Florpus trailer came out, I was so goddamn excited. Like, what's the animation gonna look like now? Is it gonna be more colorful, more dark? Is it gonna have more frames, or much more darker shading, angles? Maybe it's gonna have a completely different art style. Who knew? But then the trailer came out, and it looks like Invader Zim. It does. But why is there no voice acting or sound effects? Why is it just music over clips? Like, why? Where's the iconic Zim laugh? Where's Dim trying to... Not Dim. Dib. Where's Dib trying to figure out, like, what Zim is up to? Where is it? Where's the voice acting? You come out with a trailer, a 2-minute trailer with no voice acting, no iconic laugh from Zim, no iconic, Gur moments, nothing. Needless to say, the trailer kind of peed me off quite a bit because this is something I've been waiting for. And this is what I get. A trailer with just music and clips, which those clips seem randomly put together. But from what I could collect, Enter the Florpus is going to follow the first issue of the comic at first. It's gonna follow the comic at first to reintroduce the series, which honestly kind of makes sense. That's how they did it in the comic, and, it is a funny moment. And then after that, it's gonna be its own thing, which I am totally cool with, so we'll have to wait and see, but I gotta say, that did not give me good first impressions whatsoever. Okay, ooh, yes, I get to talk about this now. Dragon Ball Super, while is definitely far from a perfect show or nearly as good as DBZ, it did do some things right. I love the character Hit, actually. I think he's one of the most interesting new characters in the series. Beerus and Whis are awesome. I mean, come on. Zeno is just a hilarious concept to me, that the creator of everything is just acting like a child half the time. That's just amazing to me. The Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku fight was so beautifully animated. The Goku Black saga was, honestly, hands down, that was DBZ levels good. That saga had no right to be as good as it was, but it was, and I'm glad. But, with Super ending for right now, we've been waiting for the return of Super, and then a small little teaser for a Dragon Ball Super movie just popped out of nowhere. It showed a new Goku design, a new style of animation, and a mysterious new Saiyan warrior. Theories ran amok. A lot of people thought it was the original Super Saiyan God. A lot of people thought it was a new character entirely. Who knew? But then the poster dropped, and we finally got our answer. Dragon Ball Super Broly. I gotta say, I kind of freaked out when I saw that. They are making Broly canon. But something you do have to consider is that this is a new Broly. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, he didn't have anything to do with the story of the Broly movies. He just provided the character designs. So after watching them, he decided, because they were popular in the West and in Japan, they decided to bring Broly into Super with a new backstory and all that, with some things still the same. So, needless to say, people got excited, and I was excited too. I mean, Broly was the last person anyone expected. Really, he was the last one anyone expected. And then Comic-Con came around, and we got the Broly trailer. Oh my god, it looks so good. The animation is so smooth. I love the character designs. I love the freaking... It just looks so pretty. It looks so good. And Broly... Good god, I've never seen a character as menacing as Broly in Dragon Ball. Apart from Frieza, really. Like, Broly looks like he's just there to kill. Like, he doesn't look like he talks much at all. And there is a shot of Broly, like, rising out from the ground with menacing red eyes and a green aura. And my god, that shot was... it was so good. The trailer was so good. I can't wait for the movie. I want to see it now. Please, give me it now. Give me it now. I am a Dragon Ball fan. You can call me a weeaboo if you want, but I am a Dragon Ball fan. But and seeing that made me very happy as a fan. And I cannot wait to see what they do. I mean, Broly seems freaking ridiculously powerful. Okay. Time for DC! Yay! DC! Oh, DC. No. DC, no. Okay, let me start with the one I thought was actually kinda okay. Shazam. Really, who expected out of all the superheroes that Shazam seems like the one that works the best with the way they are doing it? They know the concept of an old man granting a young boy a superpower to become immensely strong and transform into a man is ridiculous. So they are owning it. And I don't think the movie is going to be spectacular at all, but I think it's just going to be okay. They look like they are trying to have some lighthearted fun with it, which is refreshing from DC. So, you know, it honestly doesn't look that bad. And a lot of people have been pointing out, like, the suit looks out of place, but I think that's kind of the point. He's supposed to look out of place. Because it is weird. They know it's weird. And that's why it's funny. But, yeah. Next, Aquaman. Aquaman had the worst poster I've ever seen in my life. I could find so many Photoshop errors. I could find so many duplicates of the same image. In fact, people have found the exact image of certain animals in the poster that you can find on Google with a quick search. Yeah, from the get-go, I knew that they didn't have faith in the movie, especially since Aquaman didn't even look like he was underwater. And, you know, I was giving the movie benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's gonna look cool underwater. No! He looks so bad underwater! How do you make Aquaman look bad underwater? That's like making the Flash look weird while running. Oh, wait, they did that. So, okay. And also, the tone of the movie seems to be all over the place. And by the way, the story of Aquaman is Black Panther. A long-lost family member comes and tries to steal the crown. Doesn't that sound familiar to Black Panther? It's literally the same story, but kind of reverse, where freaking Aquaman is trying to take roar. It's basically reverse Black Panther, but it's still the same story, basically. And the colors seem all over the place. It's sometimes dark and sometimes too bright. The Atlantis looks like the prequel. It looks like the prequels. It really does. The Star Wars prequels. It looks like that. It looks as bad as that. And that's from freaking 1999. One of the most popular Aquaman villains, Black Manta, looks so goddamn out of place with that giant oval-shaped head and glowing red eyes. You cannot have a character that looks that ridiculous in the comic and not change anything. Have you seen what... Imagine if Marvel, okay, imagine if you will, if Marvel took the original design of, I don't know, Bucky, and put it on Bucky and Captain America. He'd look freaking ridiculous. That's why they changed it. That's why you need to change things that look ridiculous. Sometimes staying as close to the comic as possible is a very bad idea. And in this case, it was. And the thing is that Jason Momoa as Aquaman, I think would be awesome, but no, he comes off as kind of bland to me. And, oh god, that shot with Aquaman as a kid in the aquarium, and the fish go up to the window with his glowing eyes for some reason. It looked so bad, like Sharknado bad. Good God. Odd. But believe it or not, this was not the worst thing DC had. Shocking, I know, but there is one thing that is worse. I don't know what to say about this next one. It is literally the worst interpretation of a superhero I've seen. Of a superhero team, actually. Everyone knows Teen Titans. A lighthearted, comedic group with some humor and some serious moments until Teen Titans Go happened and screwed all that up. If you've ever watched the Teen Titans show, that's basically what they were like in the comics. And if you've watched the Teen Titans Go show, that's what Teen Titans Go was like in the comics as well. They are two completely different things, and Teen Titans was more lean to actual teens, but Teen Titans Go is more lean towards younger audiences. So, DC had the clever idea of saying, okay, so we have something for the teenage demographic, and we have something for the younger demographic. How about the older demographic? How about we get the Teen Titans and make them adult, make them dark, make them gritty? Because look at the characters of Teen Titans. Doesn't that just speak dark, gritty realism to you? If your answer is yes, then you should go see a doctor, because you probably have brain cancer. Good God. Okay, yeah, Titans, for some reason, is a TV show for DC's streaming service, and this is a show they want you to see. This is the first show that's going up on the DC streaming service. This is the show they want to show you. They don't want to show you, like, Batman animated series, the Teen Titans animated series, or even Teen Titans Go. I'd rather watch Teen Titans Go than this crap. No, they want you to watch this. They want you to watch Titans. They want you to watch dark, gritty realism. And my god, it... Okay, let's get through the characters. Robin looks right. The actor for Robin strangely looks right. He looks like Dick Grayson. That's how I imagine he'd look, and the Robin costume doesn't look half bad. So, on that part, they did a good job. But he only looks like Robin. He is definitely not Robin. Not the Robin I've known and grown up with. This Robin kills people without remorse, hesitation. Stomps on people's heads. And after all that, he says, F Batman. Okay, so you wanna know what's wrong with that right there? It's the fact that Dick Grayson was the first Robin. Dick Grayson understood what Batman was like. Dick Grayson understood the sacrifice that it took. He understood the hesitation of even attempting to punch someone, of even hurting them to a degree that it could kill them. He knew where to draw the line. Though, as he got older, he turned into Nightwing. Nightwing was a little bit more aggressive. But that's about it. He just wanted to operate on his own. He was basically a little bit more aggressive than Batman, but never killed anyone. He just wanted to be on his own, far from Batman, which was cool. See, the problem with Robin in Titans is the fact, one, he's not Nightwing, so him saying F Batman doesn't really make sense. Two, he's still Robin and is killing people, completely going against Batman's philosophy. Three, doesn't seem like he has any remorse for what he's done. Yeah, it didn't sit well with me at all. And it's not like he's the Red Hood or anything. The Red Hood, by the way, was Jason Todd, and he had a right to be angry at Batman. Oh, at least in his eyes. He felt that Batman betrayed him and left him. He had a reason for killing people, at least in his eyes. But this Robin, what could his reason be to go around still parading as Robin and kill people? No, it doesn't sit well with me at all. Next, Raven. The reason why I've talked so long about Robin and why I'm going to talk a little bit more about Raven is that they were really the two focus points of the entire trailer. Because, a show about team-ups should only be about two characters in particular. First of all, Raven looks completely wrong. Like, wow. You didn't even attempt to make her look like Raven. And you turned her into a paranoid schizophrenic. And an emo. Look, Raven may have been maybe goth or something like that, but I always saw her as a sort of empathetic character. She could feel pain. She could sense pain. That's the way I've always seen her. She had a sarcastic motif about her, and they completely ruined that with one fell swoop with Titans. And it did annoy me a lot. Plus, whenever Raven is using whatever's inside of her, it looks awful. The CG is some of the worst I've ever seen. I don't want to talk about it anymore before I freak out. Starfire is completely wrong as well. Is she an alien in this? I don't think she's an alien. Because if she isn't, then what is she? Just someone who can shoot flames? Plus, what did you do with our costume design? She looks like a hooker, okay? I'm gonna say it. She looks like a hooker. It, and again, killing people, straight up shooting flames at people. You know, that's what I expected from Teen Titans. No, Titans. Titans. And the final one is Beast Boy, which we only saw one clip of him jumping. He still looks awful. Anyways, wait a minute. Wait, did I get that right? Robin, Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy. There's another one. A Cyborg. Where the hell is Cyborg? I guess Cyborg is spared because he's in the DC cinematic universe? Is that the reason he's not in here? If so, thank God they didn't need to ruin another character. Needless to say, no one's happy with the trailer at all. This is not making me want to get the DC streaming service at all. It makes me want to stay as far away from it as possible. I will actually file a restraining order by the end of this podcast. I'll file a restraining order on if I ever see it again, I get $10 million for every time I see it. That's a thing I can do, right? I mean, if people can get married to a game on their DS, then I guess anything's possible. Someplace in the world, anyways. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can stretch some legal things. Okay, but seriously, this hurt me. Because I grew up watching the Teen Titans show, and I love it even to this day. It holds a special place in my heart. But to see it so butchered, to see it so unrecognizable at this point, with Teen Titans Go ruining what the original characters meant, to see this now ruining any resemblance of them, I feel like there's no hope for Titans or Teen Titans or whatever anymore. I feel like all hope is lost. But then the Teen Titans Go movie came out. And there's a mid-credit scene. They're coming back. The goddamn original Teen Titans are coming back after all these years. Yes. I mean, it took years to get back to it, but it's finally coming back. I mean, it's a band-aid on an old wound for me. It's a band-aid. It's about time to rip it off, though, because it is coming. Not sure when, but also Clone Wars is coming. I forgot to talk about that. The Clone Wars is coming back. Hell yeah. But yeah, Teen Titans is coming back, and I am excited for it. But Titans really did leave a bad taste in my mouth. The acting, the sets, the editing, the music, the characters. I can't believe they got everything wrong about it. Everything. Every single little detail they got wrong. So, I think that's enough for this podcast. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Logan, signing out.